Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jimbo. In today's video, I had the consumer in mind, and consumer confusion is a big thing. So what I want to do is I picked two Meguiars product. This is both out of their hybrid ceramic line. One is a liquid wax, one is a spray wax, essentially spray ceramic wax, if you will. Whatever, don't get me started on the terms. Anyway, I wanted to see which one would be a better bang for your buck or a better buy if you're standing on the shelf or looking at the shelves at Walmart or AutoZone or whatever, and you see these two products, which one would be better? The ceramic spray is much easier to apply. In fact, it even boasts that you could wax as you rinse. You could spray it on the car while it's wet and then rinse it off. And this bottle, this is a 26-ounce bottle. Excuse me, this 26, there's one that you can cut out. This 26-ounce bottle is gonna set you back about 14 bucks and is gonna be much easier to apply. Their liquid ceramic wax that boasts ceramic made easy again, kind of their tagline. This 16-ounce bottle is going to set you back about 20 bucks and has a much different application method. This is more of a traditional wax on, wax off, if you will. So what I want to show in this video is just that, the differences in the application, and then of course take it through the torture test to see which one performs better and which one would be a better bang for your buck. Which one should you pick up? All that coming up in this video. All right, so let's move on to the application method. I'm using this really cool 3M tape. They actually sent me some. I did a whole podcast with them on tape. It's called the 3M Precision Poly Tape. I'll try to link it up below, but it's like water resistant and has a clean break, and it's kind of just a cool tape. They sent me a bunch of it to do, so I'm trying it out. I'll try to link it up below. So you can see it just has like super clean lines and a clean break, and it's just, I don't know, kind of cool for tape technology. All right, on the right side, we will apply the Meguiars ceramic liquid wax. So I'll do a few dots, and it needs to set up for a few minutes, so I'll apply it and then apply on the other side, and we'll kind of go from there. And then I'll remove it off this side, I mean. So, goes on very, very, very easy. And comes off just as easy. Smells good. Very smooth application process. Very dummy proof. Can't really mess it up. So we'll leave that there. Let me read the back of the bottle. I think it says a couple minutes. 3 to 5 minutes, okay. So while we're doing that, we will take the ceramic hybrid wax, and I'm gonna rub it in. And this says no rubbing, no curing, no buffing. Conventional, no. Sensational, yes. They don't say so themselves. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, which is probably too much. I don't want to use that towel. Use a new one. So this is the foundational coat for this product, at least according to Meguiars. Very, very simple application as well. Probably could have done this half section with one spray or two, but more product doesn't mean the product performs any different. It's more of a user experience. It's always funny when people comment like, you used too much. Obviously it didn't work. Only so much can bond to the paint. It's more of a user experience if you use too much, but that went really, really smooth. We'll give it a couple more minutes on the flip side to remove that. I'm gonna give it another minute or so to kind of set up. It's one interesting thing about the liquid wax that I'm finding is And I wonder if they came up with this in development, or maybe not came up with it in development, but discovered it during development, because a very interesting thing that I thought was weird that they noted, it says, where does it say? Okay, so in the directions number 3, it says allow 3 to 5 minutes of cure time before removing. Note, hybrid ceramic wax does not haze like traditional waxes. Not only does it not haze, it almost goes away. It's like it almost cures itself and kind of, I know my go-to word is evaporate. It doesn't evaporate, but it almost just seems like it went away. It almost like self-levels, I guess would be the appropriate word. So I wonder, and I have no idea, I'm just kind of going off the cuff here. I wonder if in development, they realized this fact that it kind of self-levels, and so they had to make a special note that it won't haze like a traditional wax, because if they were getting this, people may think something's wrong, because it's you don't really see this in liquid waxes, right? So kind of just an interesting note. I mean, you could even see like right around here, it looks like I didn't even apply it. And I wonder if you left it for long enough, if it would self-level. That would be a very cool feature of something like a liquid wax, and would kind of make me reconsider liquid waxes in general, because to me they're completely obsolete and useless, and much rather do a spray. But anyway, by now it's probably been 3 to 5 minutes, so we could wipe it off. And like I said, the wipe off is just as easy as the wipe in, especially when it starts to self-level. And just like that, that is applied. I will mark it, and we'll wait at least 24 hours, even though there's no cure time on this and doesn't talk about a cure time on this. I'm gonna give it the benefit of a doubt, and benefit of a doubt. I don't know, whatever. And we'll come back and put it through the torture test. All right, it's been a week probably since we applied this and let it cure. So we have the Meguiars spray on the left, the liquid on the right, nothing in the middle. You can see where I kind of even wiped over right there. That's pretty cool. But for the most part, the middle is clearing off. Whatever. It's getting worse. I should just like start it before we start recording the video just to get it out, but all right, let the fun begin, huh? Black and Plasti Dip. On a frigid, what day is today? Wednesday? Frigid Wednesday morning here in the coastlands of California. It was like 48 degrees. It's cold. Then I was reminded, this guy Andy Varney was messaging me, and he said it's 48 degrees inside his shop. So I was like, oh man, it's 48 degrees outside and I'm freezing. I couldn't imagine 48 degrees in your shop. That's cold. That's cold. All right. Oh, by the way, my nozzle's back. How do you like this one, huh? Way better than that piece of junk orange one. Jeez Louise. Looks like we got a little bit of degradation on the spray side, actually, on the far left. See it kind of flooding with that. Not so much on the liquid side. Might have some residue there. still looking good through the iron remover, which is nice to see. Just might have been a little residue. All right, looking good through the iron remover. Who knows, maybe this stuff needs a 7-day cure time. Starting to sag a little bit. So as we kind of do the next one, which will be this. This is bleach white tire cleaner. One thing to kind of note that on the spray, at least, they say that you can, once you have the foundational layer down, you can spray it on and rinse it off. And so even if the spray breaks down quicker, which I guess we'll see after this, it is kind of important to note that it's much easier to reapply to probably get those hydrophobic properties back than the liquid wax would be. So again, I'm still trying to figure out the point of a liquid wax, especially when kind of the spray technology has gotten so good. Still trying to figure out why someone would want to even, like, why do you want to wax your car like that? Unless it's nostalgia and kind of therapeutic, I guess. And hey, there's something for everyone, right? So maybe that's what they were thinking of. So, all right, let's get that residue off and see where we're at. I can't remember on the last one if this killed it. Well, that's not looking promising for the liquid or the spray. All right, maybe we have a lot of residue hanging back. So let's see. Short torture test. Thank God it's freezing out here. Surprised this water's not freezing on the panel. You guys wanted real world testing. This is real world. I'm freezing out here. All right. Well, we have the Meguiars spray sheeting water, albeit slow. It's definitely different than what's going on in the control section and the liquid wax, which was kind of my guess, is that the spray was going to do better than the liquid. I don't know why I thought that. I just, again, think that the spray technology is getting advanced to the point where you don't even need a liquid. Which is probably good news in this test, to be honest, because if the liquid was significantly better, I would recommend that, which is a lot more work. It's not a ton more work, but as you can even see after that, the spray side is at least sheeting water much faster than even the spot that look at that, the spot that I kind of overlapped that we saw in the beginning is still sheeting water where the rest of the control section is, and what happened is I just kind of overlapped a little bit when I was wiping this in. So I think it's safe to say the Meguiars spray, though it's not all there and awesome, it's there more than the liquid wax is. Let me do something real quick just because I think it would be fun. So let's say your car's wet and you're not seeing the hydrophobic properties anymore. Let's take the hybrid ceramic spray. We're not going to worry about the liquid, it's dead. Let's take the spray and do 2 sprays for that half panel, and let's rinse it off to see if, assuming that this foundational coat is still there, and it may or may not be based on that water sheeting, but let's spray on a new one, or this would be like a maintenance kind of a maintenance topper. So that's cool. So look at that. You could bring back it's still really flooding. So my assumption is that you're getting some of the hydrophobic properties back. Yeah, not great, but you know, if you wanted some of those hydrophobic properties back, it's definitely a lot better than what it was. You could see it's not what it once was, but it's back a little bit. I wonder if we do that on the liquid side, if the hydrophobic properties come back too. Not so much. Okay, interesting. So definitely, I think the winner in this boat would be the spray. Definitely, especially since, and I think that proves that though we lost the hydrophobic properties, that there may have been enough of a foundational coat hanging on there that once we sprayed and rinsed it, it brought back the hydrophobic properties, which are usually the first things to go. The liquid wax, I think this kind of proves the point that the liquid wax was completely gone. And so we can factor all that in when we start seeing the water completely flat like that. With other products, we could say that, you know, the product's gone, whereas when it's still sheeting a little bit faster, albeit slower than originally, if it's still sheeting faster than the control section, there definitely is something there. So very, very interesting test. Love it. All right, so what did you think about that test? Would you rather go with the new liquid hybrid ceramic or hybrid ceramic liquid, or the spray hybrid ceramic? For me personally, if I'm picking between these two products, I'm definitely going the spray. It's easier to apply, it's faster, and as you saw, you can kind of rejuvenate those hydrophobic properties pretty easily with just the spray and rinse. However, I do think there are more durable spray and wipe products out there, so I'm probably not really doing either one of these as a regular routine. What I may actually do is do a base layer foundation with a different product, and then if I start to lose any hydrophobic properties, I may spray and rinse with the blue bottle, but I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and on your way down there, don't forget to hit the big red subscribe button so you get first alerted of videos just like this one, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. See ya.